Hello everyone, Randy here again, another episode of Farming Simulator 15, and we are playing on the old family farm. This should be the last episode on the map here. Planning on changing the map over on the server here. Not sure if I'll do that today or tomorrow, but we'll see when that happens, when I get around to it. I do have the mods uploaded to the server. Looks like everything should work, so States map will be the next one, so this will hopefully be the last episode here. And yes, last episode. And it has to rain on it. Or hail, or sleet, or snow, whatever this is. I'll say it looks like hail to me. Rather nasty goings-ons. Anyway, this episode will probably maybe go play out in the mud in the fields here, I'm thinking. Not that we'll probably ever harvest it, but we could probably plant this field from the looks of it. Yeah, that's how you cows doing. Liking the refreshing weather we're having. It's kind of like the weather we're having in real life out where I live. It's been raining like a lot lately. Almost, I would say, too much. Okay, let's see. Where do I find a planter? Guess I could just tab around and look for one. Oh, there's a tractor. Yeah, manure tanker. Ah, two planters here. Okay, so I just need a tractor. Oh, hey, that's cool. I thought I'd tab back to this. You notice the windshield wipers are actually working. Nice touch there. Nice touch. I'm guessing you probably can't shut them off. They'll probably just automatically come on when it starts raining. Let's see what's here. There we go. Even the in-game tractors don't have that feature. Very nice touch. Nice to see when a mod author actually, takes the time to put a little extra effort into it. Really adds to the detail, in my opinion. I forget who was saying it. Was it, yeah, I'm not sure who said it again. A while back, I was watching some mod reviews, and they said one of the tip-offs right away you can look at is the mirrors. Do they work or not? Kind of a tip-off to a good mod right there. And I thought that was quite true, I thought. The mod author actually took the time to make the mirrors work. Now, if the mod author took the time to make the mirrors work, then the rest of the mod is probably pretty stable. Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like, and I've noticed this quite a few mods I have, a lot of mirrors don't work, or are rather weird looking, put it nicely. Okay, I suppose I should probably fill this up first, shouldn't I? And no, I'm not using my steering wheel again today. Just the old keyboard. Let's see. I think there's another tractor parked where I need to be. Ah, hide and seek with a mower, I see. Guys didn't think I'd see that there, eh? Okay, this is probably one of those seeders you fill this once up when you start this map, and then you should never have to fill it again. At least not on this map, anyway. Oops, I think someone knocked over something there when backing up. I didn't see that. Still don't see that. Oh, 8,000 seed, 9,000 seed. Yeah, I would say if we had this map, or this planter to begin with when we started this map, Now let's probably fill it up at the beginning of the series. We can use it throughout all the rest of the episodes in the season and never have to fill it up again. Interesting to see how many seeds we actually use. Speaking of usage, we'll have to remember to take a look at the usage here in a moment. If there's any interesting statistics on the page. I think it shows how many, how much we've harvested and stuff like that. Let's do that now before I actually forget. That seems, where is that? Okay, we've got storage. We do have some odds and ends in there, not a whole lot at the moment. Not exactly sure what this screen is. It popped up a while back with a soil mod that added this, maybe? Not sure. Actually, you know what? On the server here, I might not be able to show that screen. Let's see, what other screens do I have? Okay. Yeah, I guess I can't see that. That's kind of odd. I know in the XML there, and I've actually seen it when I edited, when I modified the money for the map here. Okay, actually we do not want to plant grass. Let's switch that to... sure, wheat, whatever. I'm guessing this won't take too long to plant this here. Looks like the field is already fertilized, probably from what I did last episode here with the manure. And yeah, it's nothing like planting in the rain. Oh, it's going to be fun to turn around, isn't it? We'll use our drone view here. Good thing we can drive through all these trees, otherwise it'd be next to impossible to plant this field. Time you get started going straight and have to turn around again practically. And while we're going up and down the field here, read a couple of comments. You know, this always goes good when I read comments, and that's thing I know I'm, going this way and that way. Oh yeah, right, go figure. But one tree there that I can't drive through. Gert Jan Witt was saying, did you know that they already released? Oh, they are releasing 2 new DLCs coming out. Yes, I saw that. 2 new DLCs. Off the top of my head, what were they again? New Holland Chopper Pack and a New Holland Loader Pack, I believe it was. The New Holland Loader Pack came with a loader and a telehandler, both free. And for those of you who looked at it, or have it, the console's version of Farming Sim actually came with those loaders. So those are actually already in the console's version of the game. Oh, you might be stuck. Yep, I think we're stuck. Actually, I think it's the hitch that's caught on the back here. Ah, there we go. Now we're going to have to renegotiate that turn. And then, yes, there was the New Holland chopper pack. That was $6 or $7. I forget exactly. US dollars, obviously, $6 or $7. I think it was $6.99, so it'd be $7 if I remember correctly. Came with a New Holland chopper. Don't remember the model number, and then all the headers to go with it. That looked quite promising to me. I'll probably end up picking it up. Again, another, I would say, rather expensive DLC for the little bit of equipment we get, but I'd much rather see, you know, the packs like they came out with, the titanium and Ursus pack, you know, something where you get a fair whack of equipment for, I think it was at $15 and $20 or something like that, or $20. I forget exactly what those packs were cost again, but and those are both, I think, released June 25, so a couple days yet. Again, the one pack is free, so, and that was the New Holland Loaders pack, free to download. Okay, almost got this field planted already. And yeah, we'll use what, 500? Yeah, almost 600. We'll probably be using like 700 seed before we're done here. So we could plant this field like another, at least a dozen times. Probably another 15 times. Delcom was suggesting for the sugar beet harvesting there, you know, I kept having troubles with the trucks getting, well, the truck getting stuck there. You suggested you could probably try manually setting the offset. That is possible, and probably would work if you set it out just a little bit farther so the truck would stay farther away. Then it might not get stuck in traffic, so to speak. Oh boy, is the rock going to get in the way? Yes, the rock is going to get in the way. Anyway, yeah, typically I don't use the manual offset if I can help it. Just seems like it screws everything else up. I usually try to leave it on auto. I mean, obviously you can't always, sometimes stuff don't work. But typically, if the mod is set up correctly, the trucks are set up correctly, and I think that's actually the issue in this case. There's probably something finicky with the truck or the sugar beet harvester, I'm not sure which. Probably the truck, if I had to guess. That it probably doesn't like. Hitbox is off or something, and that's causing to think it's going to be in a collision. Yeah, typically I like to leave it on auto, and like I said, typically it almost always works too. Not always, obviously, but I would say 99% of the time you can leave it in auto and it doesn't cause any troubles. And the few odd times it does cause troubles, typically like restarting the horseplay driver will work. Sometimes if, you know, the pipe is in or the pipe is out, sometimes that'll cause problems, or if it's half out, that'll mess up course play. all little stuff like that. That doesn't really be a problem with auto mode. It's just that, you know, the position of the pipe when course play drives up to it might be a problem. So if you stop and restart the driver, it might fix it. Okay, that's that field done. Now what shall we do? Yeah, look at that. Even in the mud, our planter didn't even get dirty hardly. Yay. Let's see, I'm sure the other fields can be planted if we want to. Check here. Yes, they're all pretty much unplanted. Doesn't really do us a whole lot of good to plant them though, because I'm gonna, you know, wrap up the map here. So, out of curiosity, our cows need anything? They're out of grass, but that doesn't really matter because they do have the mixed rations. Probably make some more mixed rations for them, maybe. Don't have a particular lot of that. Now, we can also try a solid poop spreader. Problem is, I think that requires manual loading. Maybe we'll do that. Let's grab... Sure, we'll grab the big one, I guess. And we got the loader here already. Let's see, you are... nowhere on the list. Okay. I think that had to be about the last thing I tapped to here. Sure we can actually get poop out of here yet, too. Oh, we can. Okay, excellent. Okay, we'll grab the manure spreader here a moment. Oh, let's grab this tractor. Haven't used this one yet. Okay, way in the back corner. Go figure. And read a couple other comments here. Delcom was also saying for my steering wheel, I had asked you guys a while back if anybody happened to have troubles with tapping all the buttons on the steering wheel. Apparently that is an issue with Farming Sim. There's a limit to 16 buttons, I think. I'm not seeing the number on the comment here. I think Delcom left a comment on how many buttons it was. I'm not seeing that number at the moment. But yeah, you can only use like half the buttons on the Logitech G27 steering wheel. I guess there are some tricks you can use to actually get it to use all buttons. Not sure if I'll take the time to figure that out or not, but I would assume Farming Sim is going to have to change that at some point because they're coming out with their own steering wheel. And I would have to say there's definitely a lot more than 16 buttons on their steering wheel, so I'm not sure what they're going to do or how they're going to work that, but there's a cow on the rear end of our loader. I'd just like to, point that out. go. Oh yeah, controls are backwards. Problem is I've been playing on the Rockwood map there, using the loader on there, and the loader on there is actually got the controls correct, which is like really annoying. But it's actually nice that they are correct, but the only problem is because everything else in Farming Sim is backwards. It takes a little getting used to again. Okay, I'm guessing probably about 2 more or so, maybe. Okay, I'm just guessing if it's not full, it's gotta be pretty... Yeah, it is full. Okay, I thought it was. Or was going to be anyway, real close. Okay, what field shall we put this on now? Maybe our next big one here. 11, 12, and 13. See how long this pile of crap lasts. Got some combines parked on it. Oh well. A little heavy on the back of this tractor, that's for sure. Okay, looks like I got the width about correct. Actually, not a bad width on this thing. Was it 15 meters? I think it was 15 meters. I'm gonna say 20. I don't think it was quite that wide. I think it's 15. We actually might have enough crap to actually finish this field, maybe. Okay, burned through just about half of it now, and I would have to say we got about half the field done. Okay, probably the last comment here before we end the episode, but Duncan was also saying looking forward to the new map. Says the Old Family Farm is a great single-player map, but unfortunately not the greatest of multiplayer maps. And he was also asking, do you need patch 1.3 to get on the server here? Yes, you absolutely do need to have patch 1.3 to get on the server. If you do not have the patch, the server will not even show up. So, just something to keep in mind if you're, search for RDL and nothing comes up. It's probably because you don't have the 1.3 patch. Or it could be the server's offline too. That's a possibility, but not having the patch will result in the server not showing up, period. The way Farming Sim works is if you're not compatible, it will not show the server. So, find somebody that has the old 1.2 patch, their servers will show up. But anybody that has the 1.3 and you still have 1.2, yeah, their servers will not show up. So, gonna make it to the end. Gonna make it. Oh, not quite. Anyway, we did miss a little bit up at the top of the field there, but we'll call that good enough. Like I said, it's not like we'll actually be getting around to harvesting this, so, or at least I won't be anyway. So yeah, hopefully by the time you folks see this video, we'll have it on the states map. Hopefully everything works. Like I said, the mods all uploaded to the server properly. Looks like they all are going to work. Hard to say that they'll actually work until you actually start a game and hop on it and figure out 5 minutes in it starts crashing or something. That's always a possibility, but yeah, hopefully by the time you guys see this video, we will be on the states map. And for the next server, you will need, obviously, the states map comes off of FSUK. You'll need the soil mod, also off of FSUK. I'll have the GPS mod and the vehicle switcher mod enabled again. The vehicle switcher mod is still here. I just do not have the GPS mod enabled. I will re-enable that for the states map. States map, obviously, a rather large map. I figured the GPS mod will be appropriate for that, so... Also looking at adding the disc gripper. That is also off of American Eagle modding. And I think that's about it at this point. I might see once about adding something else. I'm not sure what yet, but we'll figure that out then. So, yeah, we'll wrap up the episode here, folks. If you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.